We all are I. There is I. But what is this I? You cannot find the I. It cannot be found, although it is. So what is it? I is knowing. It's the background of the things known. What is known in a field of I, of awareness. And this I is not visible, but it knows that it is awake. And it knows that it is dreaming. And it knows that in the deep sleep there is no waking or dreaming. There is no thing in the deep sleep, and the I knows that. I is awareness. It's like a field of empty ocean with no waves, nothing there, but it knows there is nothing there. That's a prescription of what I is. I is personal, contracted feeling in daytime. And I is a personal, more open feeling in a dream state. And the I is totally formless and aware of nothing else in the deep sleep. And it knows that there is no thing to be aware. All this is known by I. I is a field of awareness with sometimes objects in it and movements, and other times movements which go around just like that, and sometimes no movements. And the I is aware of all the three states, but it is none of those states. And the I will always remain that awareness, whether it is formed or not formed. It is aware of all the states of this I am. I am this, I am not this, and I don't see anything. That's all the same I. And what I see is the three states, and it is the awareness of it, and it will remain eternally aware. But what is being aware of will disappear. It's the unreal state. Only the witness, the observing state, the real I, will always be. Whether there's a form to be aware of or nothing to be aware of, it is known by this being, this I, eternally existing. How can you know that there is nothing? There must be something that knows there is nothing. In a pitch dark room, nothing there, nothing visible. How can you know there is no light? There must be something that knows there is not a visible thing there. There is nothing. There is no light. Something knows that. That's I. I is knowingness. Even if there is nothing to be known, it is known by the I that there is nothing to be known. This is the everlasting beingness, which you are. The I. It's not I am. It's not I am this, I am that. I am not this, I am not that. It is not I am, it is without anything. And still it knows. That's what you are. Nothing to be added. It knows. It knows. It knows I. I know I. It's a state of bliss coming. I know I. Do you realize that the only thing that exists is illusion, Maya? It doesn't exist. The images, the impressions. It's just in your mind. Keep your mind empty. There will be great happiness. Don't follow the images and lose your peace in all kinds of impressions. They take away your peace. It doesn't exist. Just image in your mind. When you fall asleep in the night, dreams appear. They are not real. You know that. Images in your mind. And then there is the state of non-mind, no mind, the deep sleep. There is no impression, no imagination, but you. That's what you are, the only reality. No images, no impressions, no Maya, no illusions, no you, no one, no thing, nothing, nobody. That's the only happiness that exists. Emptiness, empty of mind. It means full of the bliss of yourself. All that you see, it's illusion. It's not there, it doesn't exist. It's image. See the world when you look outside? Close your eyes, you don't see it. That's the illusion. The image is not out there, it's behind your eyes. The screen of your consciousness, of your awareness. There it takes place. Empty mind, happiness. The difference between illusion and Maya. That's Maya is what is seen by all. It's the appearance of creation. And illusion is seeing it as a personal being, as a personal thing. The Fata Morgana in the desert shows water where there is no water. The image of the light appears as water, and you go for it to drink, and you will have a mouthful of sand. That's the illusion. It seems like water, but it is sand. That's illusion. And when you know that, Maya does not disappear. You still see the image, the idea of water, while it is only sand. That doesn't disappear. Maya remains, but you don't run for it to drink, and the illusion is gone. So the image remains, but you see it as real, as what it is, and not your mind that says it's water. You know. So that's the difference between Maya and illusion. But even Maya is not real. It doesn't exist. The proof: in deep sleep, it does not exist. That's the only reality, the deep sleep state. There is no image, no mind, no thoughts, no personal you. And the only thing that is beingness. But it is not noticed because there is no mind that can remember that state. It cannot go there. The mind cannot come there, so it doesn't remember that state. But it is the only reality. And if you don't lose your attention in the illusion of Maya, of the day, of your personal thoughts, if you don't lose your attention anymore, your energy, then you have your energy left for this state of deep sleep. And then you will realize it, you will experience it. It is a glow of well-being. It's without words. It is a warmth, bliss. And when you wake up from this deep sleep, you feel that bliss. It's still there. That's your own reality. It's not mind stuff or thoughts or things that appear from actions that keeps it away. Your actions. You're trying to be happy. Just in silence, it is there. Your bliss. You can take the bliss of the deep sleep when you are home. You can take it with you in the day. Now, at this very moment, bliss is here because you are here. Your reality is here. Don't go in the illusion of your personal mind that wants something, that needs something. Don't listen to the mind. Then you are still in the Maya, in the creation, but you have the bliss of your emptiness with you. So bliss will be with you if you give it your attention, and not to the reality of the world, which is not real at all. It's just images, impressions. Don't lose yourself. You are bliss, everlasting, eternal bliss. If you say, I cannot be aware of the deep sleep state, that's true, because there is no person there. The illusion cannot enter this state. But something knows that. There is something that knows that in deep sleep you cannot realize this deep sleep. You cannot be aware of this deep sleep. And something knows that. So that is the reality of what you are. The knowing. The knowing of all appearances. The knowing of illusion. The knowing of Maya. And the knowing of the deep sleep state, and the knowing not to be able to experience that deep sleep state. All that is known by one entity, one beingness, one single being knows all the states, and the three states come and go, they change, so they are not the reality. The one seeing it is the reality. That is the fourth state, Turiya. It's the fourth dimension, the everlasting awareness, which is the witness of the three states coming and going. That's the game, it's a play. Just watch it and be free of it. All the things that we see change. They change form, and they change in the way you think about it. The surroundings come and go, and the one seeing also changes. That's the form of you, the body and the eyes and the consciousness in you. That is seeing all the things, and that also will change. It will disappear, just like the things seen. But seeing is quite a different thing. Seeing is not an object. Your body which sees is an object, it will disappear. The things seen, objects, will disappear. It's all temporal. But seeing is not something of this world. It is a state of being. Seeing is knowing. Knowing is being aware. And being aware is awareness. And that awareness will never disappear. It will never change. That what you are aware of come and go. change, like waves of the ocean, but the ocean itself always the same, and the awareness itself always the same. As a matter of fact, it is empty. It is not something that you can point to and say, hey, that's awareness. Okay, there it is. Because it is awareness itself that is aware. And that is the state of your being, eternally free from what is being aware of. So don't make a big issue of what is seen, because it will disappear anyway. And the way you think about it will also change, disappear. You are not thinking the way you did when you were a teenager or whatever. It would be a waste of time if you have not changed your mind in all those years. So what is being seen changes, disappears. But the seer is that which is inside of you. That is the entity inside, it's your consciousness, that also will change. You will see different, and at the end, the seer, the body disappears. But seeing is something not of this world. Seeing is an entity, a beingness. It's eternally there. And that's what you are. So don't mind the objects. Doesn't matter. Be free. You can enjoy the objects and the movies like you enjoy cinema or holiday or beautiful things. But they come and go. And the seer is temporal there, and the seeing is eternally there. Everything changes, but you, your inner being. Isn't that happy, free? Don't bother. Be free. So you will never find awareness, because it is awareness itself that is being aware. The mistake is that we are aware of stuff around us, and we see it as our beingness. And that's the mistake we make. We are aware, not of the awareness, but of the things in awareness. And that takes you away from your source. There you go. Once more, once again. I did it again. Oops, I did it again. There I go in the awareness, in the things appearing and disappearing. And me disappears with it. My beingness, my real self. It's going in the objects of awareness, and up it disappears with the objects of awareness. Till the next object is there. And that's my wave of the ocean. Waves, ocean, waves, and they will take me away. But you are the ocean. Ocean doesn't matter if there are waves or not. Why should it? So you are awareness, and it doesn't matter what is being aware of. It's just a matter of remembering. Stay in your real self and enjoy the appearances. But don't stuck to it, because you will. That's all. Just remember what you are. Awareness is aware of awareness. Empty. It's empty. It can never be filled. That's just idea. It's the mind. the thoughts person. That's all fake. It's not real. It's there for playing. Children play outside. They enjoy it, and then they rush home for evening dinner and sleep. And the next day they rush out again to play, but they are not stuck to what they are doing. They know it's a play, it's for joy. So that's all of your life also. It's for joy. It's for being happy and being amused and being, well, what can you do with a play? Enjoy it, but don't go in it and get yourself chained to the objects of over there outside. It's not what you are. You are aware, and you can enjoy the stuff coming and going.